Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button away, and I appreciate all the support, man. Loaded Lux versus Rum Nitty. We haven't talked a lot about this battle. It's going down basically in about 2.5 weeks, man. 2 weeks or something like that. It is going down. URL. It would have been nice if y'all would have shot a trailer for Loaded Lux and Rum Nitty, man. It would have been nice. I love the card. I like the Jazz and Coffee announcement, the Jerry West and all this kind of stuff. It would have been nice if the biggest battle of the year right now had an official trailer. Right now, it should be a nigga walking around Arizona with Rum Nitty getting footage. It should be a nigga in Harlem walking around. We really needed one of them Twiz like trailers. Y'all could have hired a nigga just for the weekend. Y'all could have hired Twiz to do a trailer, man. I did a poll. Who do you got winning? Loaded Lux or Rum Nitty? 59% of y'all niggas pick Loaded Lux, man. 59% of y'all pick Loaded Lux. I definitely don't got Lux winning this battle. I think he is going to lose, man. I'm not really feeling the energy around this battle. We haven't heard from Lux at all, bro. We have not heard from Lux at all. No tweets, no Instagram. I mean, he hasn't even posted the flyer, bro, that he's even battling. Like, he has retweeted URL's flyer, but he has not posted the flyer on here. Who would have thought about a month and a half ago when Vada Fly caught up with Lux and brought him to the Fox studios, that would be the only time that we would have heard from Lux? So you mean to tell me we're not going to hear from Lux until the face-off?
I know I'm coming. They know I'm coming.
And even when they caught up with Lux, he was just kind of taking a nonchalant approach with the battle. They asked him about the battle, the Rum Nitty battle. He was saying the respectful stuff. He respect Rum. He thinks it'll be a good battle. It's going to be the kind of battle where you can go line for line and go back and forth on who you think won. Where was all this when we were talking about Hitman? You know what I'm saying? When he was talking about battling Hitman, bro, he had a lot of things to say about Hitman. He was basically stripping Hitman's accolades down to where he was basically seeming like Hitman was like a little nigga.
Hitman cannot fuck with me in no battle.
He 100% feels like he could beat you. You're not nothing that he haven't seen before. He's seen pens. He said this. This is what he said.
This ain't wildin' out, nigga. This ain't that. Like, all of that performance shit. Look, but see, Hitman, you know though, even if you can't go to them depths, you in the stand. You know what it take to do this. You know you ain't no nigga like that. Not when it come to me. And I'm not just talking. Whatever you doing as far as TV land and all of that shit, cool. We not, you know what I'm saying? But if we just talking about skill set and skill wise and all of that, and we really break down to where nigga get to turning their face up and no, that really was degree of difficulty and shit like that. You ain't no nigga like that.
Where's all this energy at when you talk about Rum Nitty? Granted, Hitman Holla and Rum Nitty are not the same battles, but Hitman is one of the GOATs. We ain't finna play around like that. The answers around this battle are just politically correct, to keep it real with you.
What are we expecting from this Rum Nitty battle? Because you know you said SP go get your mans. Well, Geechee Gotti went and got his mans for you. What's the preparation like this time around? Like, is it all smoke or is it just gas?
Oh man, this, you know, I look at it like this. Rum is a formidable opponent, you know, in every sense of the penmanship. And I look forward to it because I think he's dope, and I think it'll be a battle where it won't have no dry spots. I think people would love to hear both takes on it, especially in the space of lyricism. So, you know, I can't play with Rum, man. He, you know, he do what he do.
He ain't finna play,
you know what I'm saying?
He ain't finna play with you either. You know
I just, you know, gotta come in and do what I do. Yeah. Be all the way me. And, you know, you can feel how you gonna feel, you know, opinionated and sway who you wanna sway to, but I think this is one of the ones where you can get to go, you know, line for line and go like, damn, he went in that space and then he went in that space, and so I'm just saying I'm excited.
I ain't really like that. I keep it real. I did not like that. I did not like the energy discussing a battle, which brings me to one of my points is that I don't know how much he really wanted to battle Rum Nitty. We know he wanted to battle Daylight. We know he wanted to battle Hitman, hitting up ARP, all these different people trying to do the battle, putting a full court press to do the battle, something we've never even seen Lux do. And then Hitman is like, nah, go see that man right there. Go see Rum Nitty. That's who the niggas want you to battle. Go see that man. And because ARP didn't book it and URL ain't really rocking with Hitman like that. There was really no way to make the battle happen. So Rum Nitty, I feel like, is kind of like a default. And I feel like Rum Nitty is in the same box JC was, DNA was, Danny Myers was, and now you got Rum Nitty. You got people that are very talented, great writers, people that can hang with Lux in a battle, but they don't have star power. You put them on a card, they're not star power or anything like that. Their battle, like Jay-Z isn't going to tweet about your battle and stuff like that. And you don't got NBA players trying to sponsor your battles like they did Hitman Holla and John Adon. The star power isn't necessarily there, which is why I don't feel like he ever wants to battle those kind of people. So then you get him this battle right here, and it's just like, are you battling him just because you just need to do a battle? He's been trying to battle lately, and now it's like, okay, all right, let me get some of this battle rap money. And Rum Nitty is the only person. So, but when you look at Rum Nitty, bro, Rum Nitty done like 3 interviews. He's really looking at this battle like, yo, this is my end game. This is my end game. I really, really want this battle. So I see a lot of hunger in Rum Nitty that I am not seeing from the one time we saw Loaded Lux.
Locking in?
Yup, getting ready for your man Lux, man.
That's what's up, that's what's up.
About to talk to him greasy.
I'm already knowing, nigga. Easy work, nigga. Smoking.
Get him up out of there. I got a few little bars. Oh shit, man. I'm talking to cuz, man. I say some shit like, nigga, I'm gonna show you what you not. These bars the coldest, and after they get decoded, it just shows you that I'm hot. 40 to your top. You be in the ICU, going in the shot. The machine sound like a Mack truck when it's backing up. When loaded at the dock.
Nah, that ain't even it, guys. I ain't gonna lie. There's too many gun bars.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
Talk to his son a little bit, man. Nigga, for real.
I'm talking about like a loading dock. Nigga, at the warehouse. With the beep, beep.
Talk to his soda, okay?
This straight from the Psalm scriptures. Let me talk with you. It's a poster for a missing persons. The lost niggas gonna get the large picture.
Oh, that's crazy, guy.
Damn, what I say? Damn. Let me get it together. Damn. Wisdom, which means wise words is being spoken. Get on the mic and watch the mic start smoking.
Is that Rakim shit, nigga?
Nah, that's definitely Rakim shit. I ain't even gonna care.
Where are the interviews at, bro? Hip hop is real. Used to catch up with this nigga and be working out with him and in the park and all this shit. Where the videos at? Where are the videos? Which brings me to my number 2 thought. He just lost his brother. That was a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? RIP to his brother. I hope everything is well with his family. And I've realized that that's something that you got to deal with. We just saw Easy the Block Captain go through a similar situation with his mom. Losing his mom in the same week. We saw how that affected his battle. Probably threw off a lot of his mental and a lot of his preparation, which is probably why he was choking in the battle. But at the same time, even though Lux has had a little bit more time to deal with it, it's been a couple months. We don't really know what it took out of him, how close he was to his brother, where his brother had kids, and now he got to take over stuff as the uncle and all. We don't really know that situation, and we don't know what he has to deal with. So only 1 or 2 things can happen. One, it could inspire you to do better. And like, I want to battle for the family name. I'm doing this for my brother. The other thing is kind of the easy situation. It could just be like more of a hindrance with your preparation, writer's block or mental this, or just not fully locked in, all that kind of stuff. If I was a betting man, I would probably bet on a ladder. I don't know for sure, but if I was a betting man, I would probably bet on a ladder, which brings me to my 3rd thought. This is an EFB card. So I do feel like in the building, it's going to look from an optics standpoint really, really good for Rum Nitty. You got Geechee on the card, BBL Hustle on the card, Danny Myers on the card, Jerry West on the card. You got a closed room. I don't know how many tickets URL is going to allow people to come in. I'm pretty sure Lux will be able to get in with his entourage and stuff. But as we saw when he battled Geechee Gotti and he had all them Crips and all that kind of stuff over there, the optics of a battle does mean something. And it looked like out there on the West Coast, it looked like Lux was kind of getting punked on that stage. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, Geechee talking shit to the fucking people that was with Lux and all that during the battle and all that. Like, it just looked like he was kind of, just kind of out of his element a little bit. So I feel like from an optics standpoint and just a comfortability that you have, the EFB and, they obviously are competitive. They're going to want to be like, yo, We didn't figure out a way to put this card together and finesse all our EFB niggas on there. We gotta show up. You gotta beat Swamp. You gotta beat T-Top. You gotta beat Tay-Rock. I gotta beat Fonz, and you gotta beat Rum Nitty. And you don't want to be the person that loses. So you don't want to be the person that loses. So I feel like that's going to be some added motivation. And my last thoughts, bro. Lux is just declined if we keeping it real.
They say Lux was at the battle. They say Lux was at the battle 4 hours before everybody. Getting shit straight, putting shit in line.
Do you think that was fair? Were you mad at smacking him because they allowed him to do that?
Bro, I'm from Detroit. Lux from Harlem. They supposed to rock with they niggas.
Okay.
That's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't take shit personal. That shit happened exactly how it's supposed to happen. Catapulted my career. Made me one of the biggest battle rappers in the world. I don't give a fuck.
Not many
about
people
what
lose a battle
Guess
and
what?
become famous, huh?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you because I ain't lose. That's what I'm trying to tell
I
you.
didn't know you could that.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Lux's career, my career. I'd rather have my shit. Promise you. And that's no cap at all.
Why?
Because I'd rather be Calico than Lux.
Okay.
Lux is going here. I'm still going up.
He's declining battle rap. If you look at a lot of Lux battles, let's just look at his career. Early on, he battled Calico, he battled Hollow, he battled Charlie Clips, right? Those battles are some of the better Lux battles. When you look online, if you was to show someone a Lux battle and show them how great he was, you're going to go to those battles. You know, those are considered classic Lux performances or classic battles or very, very good Lux performances. Later on, as he got his feet wet and battled more, he battled Verb. There were 3-0 chants. He choked in that battle. That battle is kind of closer than a lot of people admit, but there's a lot of people that kind of feel like Verb won that battle. He just battled Geechee Gotti. You know what I'm saying? In the building, he definitely lost. You know what I'm saying? He choked, said he was tired, all this kind of stuff. He battled Surf. That was a caffeine room. When I would go back and look at that battle, if I'm keeping it a bean, I kind of like Surf material a little bit more.
My mother was in pain. You want to speak to the inmate? Press 9. I wasn't impressed by it. A nigga throwing a party at the prison and putting his mother on the guest line. And yet y'all, ooh, and I'm confused. Like, why is this even cool to y'all? To watch a nigga stress moms. This nigga's a flunky, man. You don't drill, you just get caught keeping still. You's a dummy, man. And they labeled the boy bad, but really what did he do? You got to dance, Puffy.
He probably think it's Surf. Little bro, boy, I was watching you since I was splitting lunches. Nowadays, I keep some schemes, wordplay, them double entendres in abundance. I couldn't wait to get in Johnny Cage to start splitting punches. Y'all guy get it nailed to a cross like soon as we cross him. Crucifixion, new razor, gut him like a fish or rip Johnny Gills with this new addition. The difference between this and your last wars, something super different. You don't tell the truth to who need to hear the truth. You lie to who are listening. Being real don't cost shit. Contradicting yourself costs a price or two. Twice my age, half my story. Fuck would I take advice from you? Only thing I ever considered taking, maybe a life or two. The pastor wanted me to get a grip. Go to church. Lux, the pastor got vices too.
But Surf just gave up the round. So at the end of the day, I can't really argue that if you just give up the rounds. And he battled Arsenal on UW. And those battles right there, that's another battle. When I got out of jail and saw that Ars had battled Lux, I was like excited. I'm watching the battle. I'm like, this ain't the same Lux that battled the Hollow. This is like, you know, I kind of left there thinking Arsenal might have won that battle. You know what I'm saying? I only watched it like one time. But I just think as he's gotten further along in his career, he's had good showings, but before he was having great showings. So when I look at him, I kind of feel like the more he's battled, he's gotten a little bit knocked off. Part of the problem is he doesn't battle enough.
What's up with
all
you,
trolling
gang?
aside though, I fuck with everything that you said, but my only thing is I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like, yeah, you shouldn't just come out and battle every single week or every month because you know what I mean? You are who you are. But at the same time, I think taking 2 years off ain't the move either. Because no matter how great you are, it's still certain things that's changing, that's happening that you're not going to be prone to or be sharp with because you're not in there as much. And no knock. And no knock, like I'm not even being funny right now. With Geechee, we talking about material. Yeah, the material is the material, nigga. Nobody could take away from your pen. It's gonna be what it is every time. But I'm saying them other things that comes from being in there. Like it don't matter how great nobody is. So
Nigga, if you saying you on it, I respect it.
It's been like 2 years since he battled, bro. It's been like 2 years since he battled. You had Surf and Geechee, them his last 2 battles. It's been a minute since he battled. All of this time off, I do feel like takes some effect out of you. A lot of things change and you can get out of battle mode. And I feel like getting back into battle mode is not as easy as you think. Like, yeah, the raps will always be there. You'll always be a cold writer. But I think it's other things about a battle with controlling the crowd, dealing with entourages, dealing with time limits, dealing with, just different things within a battle that I think that you're not always as keen on when you don't battle as much.
So that's why you see his timing be off, delivery be off. How is that the end game if you still figuring shit out? Because, you know what I'm saying? The rhymes is always there. That's never a question. The rhymes be crazy. But it be all the extra intangibles that's out of whack because you're not doing it on a consistent basis. And then nostalgia is what's continuing for people to rank you in a certain way. And then when somebody don't rank you there, they crazy or it's hate or you say that when a nigga telling the truth.
And I think the time away, I do feel like is a little bit of an advantage for Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty, yeah, he's taking time off for this Lux battle, but look, he just won Champion of the Year. Look at the run he's been on in terms of just battling. He's like really in a battle mode. His style is really, really good right now as a puncher and everything. People is fucking with it. I'm not as high on Rum Nitty as other people. He's not even my favorite puncher in battle rap. That's Big K. But it's hard to make an argument that he's not that guy right now. When you look at it, he's like 25-5. He's #1 on the app. He wins a lot of his battles according to the fans. He almost always has 3 rounds. And he rarely loses, bro. Like, it's not a lot of people that have beaten him. I think Hollow might have edged him in my opinion. He lost to K-Shine. I think John and T-Top beat him. Like, there's battles where you can say that you feel like Rum Nitty lost, but for the most of it, he didn't clip a lot of niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? That you just look at his resume and be like, yo, he got the best of a lot of different opponents. So when I add all that up, bro, I definitely got Lux losing his battle. I got him losing his battle, and I'm not even really sure based on the energy. I was trying to give a little bit of time that URL would be coming up with some type of super trailer or whatever for Loaded Lux, and maybe they will. They still got time. It's only 2 weeks away. The more and more that we approach this battle and the lack of just anything, bro, there's got to be something going on because I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way that hip hop is real who catches up with every single person ain't ran down on Lux shit or Mook. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a reason for these situations. When you look at Mook, he went through everything with getting arrested, all that kind of stuff. He ain't really doing interviews. You know what I'm saying? I think I know someone that just interviewed him, but if hip hop is real could catch up with Mook, they would run out on Mook and interview him. Especially about all this hitman shit that's on in the news. But he probably is not doing interviews. I'm even hearing he charging for interviews now. Like, I'm hearing all kind of stuff. Like, yeah, you might be able to get him on the phone, but it actually pull up on him, like, his time, he actually charging for time. You heard Rosenberg Ross say he wanted like $2,000 for a super stream and all this kind of stuff. And my homeboy was saying he's trying to charge for the interview he did with him. He's trying to charge. So Lux is another person that sometimes be charging for interviews too. So these people are not even really doing interviews. So I think the energy around it, I think Rum Nitty is super excited. He's outside. He's talking about the battle a lot more. I think the silence of Loaded Lux, it could be like, oh, Lux is silent. It's just he's gearing up for this amazing performance. I do not think it's going to happen that way. I think he'll be good, but a part of me felt like Rum Nitty will probably be great, and I got him winning the battle.
Chris, Bias. Man, subscribe to the channel, man. Don't be a hater your whole life. Chris Bias.